fancy bike right there. I have so much fun with it. I feel like I'm 10 when I'm riding it, which is the most important, right? Okay. Okay, guys, I've got my chair. I've got any type of a ball. This is not a medicine ball. This is a good old-fashioned basketball. And I've got a pillow. Either one of those that you can hold on to, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's start with rolling our shoulders. Let me just see my, yep, there we go. Okay, roll your shoulders back. Roll the shoulders back. Remember, this isn't really a cardio workout. It's total body, but you need to do cardio. Go for a walk today, ride your bike. Okay, I'm gonna put my palms facing the screen. I want you to do the same and open them up. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep my palms open the whole time, but if you need to rotate them, that's fine. We are backstroking. Virtual water. Okay, all right, bring them back here. Pinkies are touching. All right, I'm at shoulder height, touch, squeeze, touch the pinkies and squeeze your thumbs. Direct them back so you can squeeze those shoulder blades. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, bring them side to side. You can see that I'm using my legs now. I'm step touch. Okay, let's go a couple more times. Okay, this time we're gonna go around the world. So we're gonna stop with our legs. My arms come up over the head and I'm gonna circle them around, okay? Imagine your hands have paper towels, and you are washing the windows, okay? Big sweep. One more time. Okay, you know what we're gonna do is rewind. So let's go the other way. Wipe on and wipe off. 3. I have a tendency of using my legs with this too. You can do the same. Okay, slide to side again. Watch what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna bend forward a little bit and get into it so I can bend my knees, okay? If I step back, you can see that I'm bending my knees just a little bit, okay? Face the camera so you can watch. I'm just going sideways so you can see what I'm actually doing, okay? All right, now a little rub your tummy and pat your head. Actually not. So get that right knee up, or bare knee, so that might be your left knee. My arms are split. We did this on Tuesday, okay? Lift that right arm and scissor your arms. 5. I'm gonna go 5 more and I'm gonna do 10 on the other side. 3, 2, 1. Okay, other side. I'll help you catch up here. Okay, hold that left knee up. Right arm is up and scissor your arms. Lift that knee. Everything's straight plane. We're not really doing much rotation. At this point, everything's just straight ahead. Okay, now alternate. You don't have to go that fast. There is no rush on this. We're just moving to gain mobility in the shoulders, the knee. I'm gonna go side profile. Note, I'm not hitching at all. My ribs stay flush with my hips. Okay? All right, stop that now. Hands up in here. Okay. Now we're gonna bring them out wider. You see what I'm doing? I'm slowing it down so I can actually get a wider than hip stance. So back this up a little bit. So my legs are fairly wide. You can use a chair for this. So face the screen still, but you can bend that right knee and then bend the left knee, okay? I'm using the chair just to modify it, but for most of you, you are very capable of bending at the knee, breaking at the hip. Now I don't want this, I want those hips to go back. So get your hips back and then stretch it, okay? Much more productive in the inner thigh, safer on your knees, okay? Bring your feet back up. You guys see me a little better than I see myself. I think, yeah, you can see my knees now. Okay? All right, we're gonna do that again. Okay? Again, you can have that chair in front of you as you do this, but I want that knee to stay behind the toe. Here and here, okay? All right, we're gonna put our arms up. What am I doing? I'm holding my shoulders down and back so my arms feel like they're floating. There is no effort in my shoulders. The effort is in the shoulder blades, okay? Okay, bring your hands here, out, touch. It's just a movement pattern. I'm not gonna go the other way because heck if I know if I could even do it, but I just want the elbows, the triceps to move in this pattern. Okay, let's stop here. Our arms come up as I'm down. My knees are down, and then I come up, okay? It's opposite plie, topsy-turvy. Good for the brain. Okay, all right, now we are ready for arms up in the air. If your shoulders don't like it, bring it here. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go around the world. I'm gonna break at the hip, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna try to reach past that foot and slide my fingers across the floor and come up. Here we go, we're gonna do it again. There's two. I like to do 3 of these. Okay, we're going the other side now. Here we go, to the left, or for you, maybe that's to the right. I'll stop saying left, right. There's 2. Let's go one more. Open up those ribs. Feel the stretch in those hammies. Bring those arms up. Now, regular plie. Cross those arms in front as you bend your knees. 2. We're going for 10. 3. 4. We're halfway there. Modified. It's right there. Okay? You don't have to go down that deep. Kind of like it right here. Down deep. Let's go one more for good measure. All right, now, my right foot is in front of my left. My fingers are pointing right at the screen. Now what I'm gonna do is have you squeeze the shoulders back again, okay? Here, here. 3, I'm gonna go a little bit quicker. I know you're capable. The song's a little too slow. I was going with the beat. We don't need to. Just squeeze. Okay, now bring them down. Now, my palms are up. I call these pizza servers. That's after my client, Lauren, who comes in and says, my physical therapist tells me I'm supposed to do this. I go, well, what does she call them? She calls them pizza servers. She must have been a waitress back in the day. But you could hold weights on this, but I'm not going to today. My shoulders had enough of those silly old push-ups yesterday. Okay, let's bring our arms down. Now my palms, knuckles up is what I call that. Knuckles up towards the ceiling. I'm gonna go into that Y. Now, shift that right leg. I didn't forget about it. Now the left leg's in front, okay? For some of you, this is easy, but for others, this is a challenge. You're swaying. And I'm okay with that because it'll only get better. All right, knuckles are looking at you. And then they go up, past, and back. Whoop, almost fell off the wire, guys. Okay, here we go. These are Ys. 3, 4, again, shoulder blades, feel them. 6, 4 to go. 3, 2, last one. All right, keep it up there. Put your feet together now. Squeeze. You see the W shape in your arms. Up and squeeze. 3, 4, there's 5, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1, nice, okay. Now, remember I said ready position. I didn't really elaborate on that yesterday. So I'm in a ready position. My feet are wider than hip width. My knees are lined up with my feet. You can hold on to a counter, you can hold on to the chair. My hands are open because I'm gonna pretend I'm actually playing softball, and I'm gonna go down and scoop the ball, okay? And then I come up. Here we go, down, up. 3, we're going for 10. These are air squats. 5, if you don't like it, get your back up against the wall and do a wall sit. but these are healthy, very functional. 2, 1. Okay, now grab the ball. It could be a medicine ball. It could be the pillow. It could be a pillow. You just hold on to something to give your arms something to do. I am in that ready position again. Now we come down and up, okay? Now I'm playing basketball. I'm gonna shoot up over. For some of you, you can actually jump. Good weight bearing. I'm letting that ball touch the floor and then I'm jumping up. Here, okay, I'm going for 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Okay, now ball's here. I'm gonna put it in the chest and I'm gonna take a dip and back. This is somewhat easy, but if you think about squeezing the ball or holding onto that pillow and opening up the side that's getting a stretch. Open it up. Open up those ribs. Okay, 1 more. Go the other side. If you do have a ball, you're squeezing it. And that helps activate the chest. I'm going for 2 more. Okay, now, back to that. You're still in the ready position of your legs. Ball's coming down. We're just gonna go down here. Okay, we're going halfway. 3, 4, halfway to 10. Now, we're gonna reach down, reach. 3, 4. You can jump if you want, I'm not. 5, there it is. Okay, just bring your knees up. Give them something to do. Shake off those air squats. Some of you might have your heart rate up, which is great. Like I said, you know, I don't expect everybody to get a cardio workout from this. So I want you to go for a walk today. Okay, now, diagonal pattern. We're gonna go wider than ready. We're gonna go wide. I got my hips back. They are behind my knees. And now I'm gonna take a diagonal approach by touching my left knee over my right shoulder. Those that take my class, you know what these are. We usually have that green ball. 4, 5. I'm going for 10 on each side. 6, 7. Keep those knees lined up with your feet. Oh dear, lost count. 1 more. Okay, you guys, other side of the knee. Drop down. Arms are really straight. They are about as straight as can be. 4. I'm going for 5 more. The butt goes down first. Butt hits back, the hips go back. 2 more. There it is. Nice. Okay. Back to that wide stance. We're still there, okay? What we're going to do is a side squat. The ball, for those of you, I was a little sore yesterday. I have to, full disclosure here. You can hold on to weights now if you'd like. You hold them here like we normally do. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to squat down, and then I'm going to go to the side, or I'm going to the right. You guys are going to probably go to the left if you follow my pattern. Okay? So here, there's 3 for me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's our 10. Okay, I'm going the other side now, but I'm going to take the ball, I'm going to take it towards the camera as I go down. Okay, so here, push it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last time. There it is. Nice. Okay, step side to side. Okay, so our next one is around the world, just like what we did without the ball, but it's going to give us a little bit of weight, just so you feel that stretch a little bit more. So the ball's over my head, over the head, over to the right, Ride the ball all the way across, or again, that pillow, if you don't have either, just use your hands. Okay, 2. Remember, I just do 3 of these. Here we go. 3. Other side. Let's rewind it. 1, 2. Last one. There we go. Okay, let's go one more leg, okay? Let's combine it. We're gonna go 5, 5, 5, 5, and you'll know what I mean. First one's the diagonal pattern. Here we go. So to the left knee, right shoulder. Ready? I didn't count that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Okay, now we're gonna step, we're gonna squat and pick it up. Squat, move that leg to the side. 3, 4, 5. Other side. I'm gonna go at you, out. Don't forget to squat down. Don't just step and push. Bend those knees, get the hips back. I'm going for one more because I lost count. Typical Patty. Okay, knees up. All right, guys, I hope you're doing well. You haven't turned off yet. Okay, now we are going to take the ball back to that ready position. We only did that one once. Goes back to good old basketball memories. So I'm gonna bring the ball up, two-handed shot, and come down, up, 3, 4, 5. If you don't like the knees or you don't like the squats, there's 6, 4 more. Just use your arms. 8, 9, last one, 10. Okay, let's put the ball away. Okay, now you could use something to hold on to. One finger, one hand. What we're doing, we are gonna do a side kick, okay? If you don't put your hands on that chair, we're working a lot more muscles because that leg is stabilizing. Don't be lifting your little tootsies up. Get those toes down, firmly plant like they're tree roots, and they're going down into the ground. All right, that was an actual classic side bend. Like if you see, you really can't see me breaking the plane. Now I'm gonna break the plane about a 45-degree angle. I'm not going straight back. So I can actually see my foot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 3 patterns. We're on our second pattern. Now we're gonna go straight back, okay? Here we go, 1, 2, how's that leg you're standing on? My left leg is feeling it. 4, 5, 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, let's go the other side. Okay, we went side first, right? So I'm gonna move the chair. Again, hold on to it if you need. Hold on to a counter. Side, 2, 3, 4, 7. We're going 10 on each, so it's a total of 30. Now, to that angle. I call this a 45-degree angle. Not sure why. Maybe because I think I'm seeing a shape in my leg that shows that 45-degree angle. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going straight back. 1, 2, 3. My left leg is definitely not as strong as my right because my left leg standing was so tired. 3, 2, 1. Nice. You just bring your knees up. All right, I don't know if Sean is out there, Sean Stern. I don't know if she's tapped into this yet. She takes the class on Monday, Friday. Well, Monday, Tuesday, really. And I call this particular one a sartorius. And she laughs because she remembers that in anatomy class. So what it is you're going to lift your leg up. I did take dance class in elementary school. I was by far no ballet teacher or ballet dancer. What I'm doing is I'm looking at the inside of my shoe. We're working the sartorius muscle, which is, it tires out quite quickly, just doing something as simple as this. If this bothers anybody's knee, just go straight and kick it as if you're in soccer and you're kicking the soccer ball in the inside of your foot. But if you rotate it, it poops out a heck of a lot faster. Okay, I'm gonna go the other side, okay? Pointing my toe, and I lift up. I like to touch the inside of my foot so I know I've made it to hip height. 6. Looks so simple. We don't think to do something like this, but it's great after you do those major muscles with all those air squats we did. Okay, now take it straight and lift forward, more like an angle. I'm not kicking forward, I'm kicking kind of to the inside, and you can see how well that works, your quads and that sartorius. Okay, all right, other side, kick, plant and kick, hands are on your hips, kick, gives you a real sense of the top of your leg. The weakest point is that one right above the knee. You keep that leg straight. Okay, all right, enough of that. Now, we're going back to that super wide stance. And no, I'm not gonna do any more air squats. I'm just gonna put my hands on my knees. I'm gonna push them out, and I'm gonna get a nice deep stretch, okay? If you wanna hold on to a counter and get this, it actually works very well. I'm gonna challenge my balance and the strength I have in my quads to do it this way, and I'm just sitting in that stretch, holding myself up with my hands, my arms, okay? And I'm gonna come up. Now I'm gonna bend. This is modified right here. Well, this is modified, okay? Our arms are gonna be here, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up, okay? There's 2, and we're gonna continually go lower. 3, 4, 5. So my hands are pointing right in to the seam of the floor and the wall. That's the angle I want, okay? And then rotate the other side for 5, 2, 3, 4. You don't have to follow with your eyes if you don't want to. Now, we're gonna go down lower, okay? It's almost as if we're ready to tee off in golf. That would be about right here. So let's go a little further. They're gonna tell you to back up a little bit more, okay? So here we are, palms are facing each other. They're holding, touching, and rotate, okay? The other arm is completely still. 3, we are working mid-back rotation, mobility. All right, let's go to the other side. All right, I'm gonna face the camera, and you can see I'm trying not to move that other arm, and I'm opening up. I'm looking at you, not really, I'm looking at the camera, but I can also look away, okay? All right, now we're gonna go down low as if we're pulling weeds, okay? So now I'm flat back, and now I open up. Can't go the range of motion, but that's okay. I've isolated my mid-back. One more, and the other side. Open, open. There's 3, let's go 2 more. Nice, okay, here we go. My arms, palms up. I'm gonna rotate. I'm gonna try to go as far as I can. Look to the back of the room. And we're gonna go the other way. Look to the back of the room. Rotate those hands down, parallel to the floor. Open. Open. All right, now you're gonna scissor them. Bring those feet closer together now. You're just scissoring your arms. Scissor, and now we're gonna scissor this way. Hopefully those arms feel mucho better than they did when we started. I know mine do. Okay, backstroke, 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 swing, open up, open up, open up, open up. Okay, here we go. Hands are together. Looks like I'm praying. You can pray too. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let my elbows touch. And I open up. I'm gonna kneel so you can see this a little better because my arms are not really part of the picture. So I'm here and I open up, okay? Open up. I'm going for one more, guys. Ah, nice. Okay, give that shoulder a hug. Other side. Think I'm getting ready for some push-ups? Well, maybe I am. Okay, bring it up over the shoulder, or over, not over the shoulder. Bring your elbow and try to pull it back behind your head. Okay, and the other side. You don't have to kneel on this. I'm just kneeling so you can see this stretch a little bit better. Okay, hands are here, so I'm at shoulder height. I'm gonna drop them down, stop, right, and then down, okay? Nice, okay. Now, we're gonna put this one down. What we're gonna do a little bit of neck or flossing of the neck muscles. So see my palm is up, okay? And I'm gonna get a stretch here. Okay, so my hands are down, and now I'm going ear to shoulder, and then I come up, okay? Here, here, here. Okay, let's try the other side. Here, so I'm up. I'm gonna drop my ear to the shoulder, and my fingertips are down, okay? Got it? Here we go, up, up, up. Nice, okay. Interlock your fingers behind you. Okay, just here alone for some might be a little bit of a tight. Now pull those shoulders back. Pull the shoulders back, and that allows you to let those arms go away, or your hands go away from your back. Okay, and then bring it down, okay? Come forward. Let's try it again, but we're gonna bend over a little bit. So interlock my fingers. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna go side view, and I'm gonna bend forward, and I'm gonna try to lift my hands up away from my back, and come back up. Okay, palms up. Come down, we're gonna break at the hip. We're gonna go down and touch our toes. Go back. You guys are thinking that we're done. Nope, we're not done. Sometimes I do this at the end. Sometimes I do it at the beginning. Today, it's in the middle. Okay, all right. So there's a method to my madness because we are going to do some inchworms. Inchworms. Let me back up a little bit. You guys get ready for your mat or get onto the floor with a blanket. What I'm going to do, let me get my mat exposed here. There we go. I am going to go down. My feet are as wide as my mat, which is a little wider than hip width. So I'm going to walk down, okay? I'm going to show off. Look at that. I can flatten my hands right by my foot. Ha. I did that for Paul. Paul, I know you're watching. Now, I'm trying to keep my heels down. Can you see in the screen? My heels are down. You guys can watch this first. You don't have to go through it. So what I'm doing is I'm going to walk until I am straight, okay? And then I'm going to do some sticky paws. So I am straight plank, and I lift my hand up like I've got gum on my hand, and I'm trying to get the gum off my hand. Okay, we have dogs. They're like dog feet, okay? All right, this is shoulder stability. We just moved all that shoulder mobility, and now we're gonna get them strong, okay? Now, you're gonna walk your feet to your hands as far as you can, and you're gonna round up just to take the load off, okay? So, come up, and I'm just gonna roll my shoulders 3 times, and then I'm gonna go back down onto the floor and do the same thing. So we're gonna do it 3 times. 3's the number. Here we go. Walk through that inchworm. Walk, walk. Feel the stretch in those heels. Keep the heels down for just a couple seconds. Now go ahead and let them come off. And we're gonna walk out right there. And sticky paws. Sticky paw. For some of you, if this is too hard, go into a Superman, okay? If you don't like that one, here's the Superman. You can do that, and you can go into your plank, okay? All right, sticky paws over. Walk those feet to your hands. Walk your hands to your feet. Fold up, come up, and then round those shoulders. Round the shoulders. All right, let's add something to this now. Inchworm. 3 sticky paws on each hand and 3 push-ups. You guys have seen all the modifications of push-ups. So here we go. Walk out, inchworm, inchworm. Straight arm plank, sticky paw, 1, sticky paw, 2, sticky paw, 3. Now we're gonna go into those push-ups. Okay, push-ups, I'm gonna give you some time to do as many push-ups as you want on your own. I'm gonna time it for another 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, sit back, child's pose. Child's pose, get that nice stretch. Okay guys, we're gonna go back for another straight arm plank. You don't have to go into that inchworm this time. We're gonna stay on the floor. So that straight arm plank, what you're going to do is lift this leg up. We did some plank jacks yesterday, but this time I want you to really think about squeezing the glute as you lift that leg up. Okay? Now, with this position, you can make something of it by stepping forward, okay? And that's a stretch in the hips. Stretch forward, and we're back into that straight arm plank, okay? Lift, lift, lift that leg. One more on each side. Now we're gonna step forward. Step forward. Okay, sit back on your knees, child's pose. Take the pressure off those shoulders. Okay, you ready? It was just that one round of push-ups. Okay, so we're gonna do some crunches now. We're gonna do crunches. We've been doing 1 minute continuous elbow to knee. We did a 1 minute continuous double crunch. So guess what? Since I don't get to see you guys tomorrow, we're gonna do both. But in the middle, we're gonna do some bridging, okay? So endurance is the key here, as you all know. Time, strength over a period of time. Let's first start with just rolling our knees into our chest. We don't wanna just jump right into it. And just roll your knees into your chest. As we do this, I'm gonna give, before we do it actually, I'm gonna give you some modifications. So my hands are behind my head because I'm supporting my neck. And this is the modification. So I come, I let my foot touch the floor, okay? This is just as quality for the abdominals, but if you want to challenge, then you start tabletops of your legs, and then you reach. I am rotating my upper body on both of them, working the obliques, okay? Those are the ways you modify it. Now, you want to start here, and you tire out, put your feet down, and continue, okay? It's about doing something for that full minute for the abdominals. Here we go. Let me get my timer. Ready, set, and begin. Your bicycle elbow to knee. 1 full minute. We are already into it, already 10 seconds into it. Reach up and over. up and over, reach. My foot is facing or pushing towards the wall in front of me. My feet are relaxed. My ankles are relaxed. They're not pointed, they're not flexed. I'm not worried about my calves or my feet. We are more than halfway, guys. If you're getting too tired, put those feet down and reach, okay? Just lift the knee up and over. I'll do it with you for those that are modifying it. You animals that are still bicycling, you keep it going. Who cares about soreness, huh? Give yourselves a good laugh tonight on something, watch a comedy, and keep those abs working through the day. There's our minute, okay. We get a 30-second. 30 seconds is about 15 repetitions, okay? We can count or we can hold this. And I'm gonna hold mine and I'm gonna march my feet. This particular bridge is working my back a little bit more than if I were just to stay here where I could focus on my glutes, okay? But I wanna focus more on my back, so I'm gonna do the marching, okay? All right, guys, the double crunch is coming up in 10 seconds and we have a full minute of it, okay? The double crunch is here, that's modified. This is harder, okay? Begin. If I extend my knees, extend my legs, that's making it harder. My elbows are touching the floor and they come in and try to reach for my knees. Yes, my hips are coming up just a little bit. I like that stretch in my back. Keeps it happy. You guys, we are halfway. Maybe you didn't want to hear that. Thought maybe we were further ahead, huh? Extend those legs. Don't get sloppy. Extend them. Straighten them out. Point your toes now. Think of your belly button. Think of it down low. Don't think of those upper parts up by the ribs. That's easy to feel. Five seconds. There it is, guys. Oh, tell yourself you did a nice job. Because I can't see you doing it, so I can't say, oh, good job, good job. For all I know, you guys could be drinking coffee, watching or reading the newspaper with me on. Okay, back to the bridge. All right, we did this one on Tuesday. It's a one-legged bridge. This leg lifts up and it's level. It is level with my other knee, okay? It's not up here, that's easier. Down low, a little bit lower, now you can see your other knee. And that should make it a little more challenging. Let's switch sides. Here it is, I'm level, now I'm a little lower. And my hip is up, I'm not down here. Now, this is easier, that's a modified approach, but get it up there and challenge your back, challenge your glutes. Okay, go the other side again. Lower it. Switch. Lower it. And come on down, roll your knees up to your chest. So I snuck those 2-minute crunches into the workout. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Now, window wipers up those hips and the low back. See, I'm going side to side. What we're gonna do with this, we're gonna take it a little bit more of a stretch by including, we did those rotations when we were standing up for the thoracic. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue that, but add the low back to it. So I'm gonna roll to the side. I'm gonna turn away from you. My hands are stacked, and then I open up and let my fingers touch to the other side, okay? Watch this, and then do it yourself for 5 on each side, okay? And I open up. Here we go. 5 on your own. I'll count. 1. There's 2. 3, 4. Hopefully you feel a little looser in that back. Last one. And of course, we got the other side. Okay. All right, I'm stacking my hands. They're just like this, okay? And that allows, I'm just lying on that one shoulder, but now I roll back and I'm trying to get my other shoulder to touch. Mine is not. I'm not touching that other shoulder, but my hand is touching the floor, okay? I'm trying to keep my knees together. I've got 3 done. I'm gonna do 2 more. And the last one. All right, and come back, line your back again. All right, guys. This particular exercise, Lynn, this is for you because you say it's easy, which I kind of agree with you. So my legs are straight. I'm going to cross them. I have my left over my right. It doesn't really matter. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to flatten out my hips, hip bone to hip bone. I'm trying to suck it in. For some people in their low back, if you have low back pain or tightness, this particular one helps you more than like a bridge or a pelvic tilt. So I want to incorporate this. My hands are behind my head, my elbows are back, and my chin is up towards the ceiling. It's not going to go towards the wall, it's going to go upward. So if you can see, I'm getting about that much off. If I look towards the wall, I can get up higher, but that's not the point. I'm trying to work transverse muscles, transverse abdominals. So I'm going to come upward. And the effort, it should feel somewhat weak because it's not letting you lift all the way up, okay? And that's lower abdominals, suck it in, okay? Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna hold it, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your left leg off your right, and you're gonna hold it up, okay? And then you're gonna continue. Now, usually Lynn at this point says, is your back flat? And I say, no, Lynn, it's not. So keep going. Your back is not flat on the mat. And we're going to go the other side. Okay, so lift up that right leg. I don't want it up here. I want it down low. Suck it in and lift. 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 4, 6. I'm actually going to count this side. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Arms over the head. Interlock your fingers. Legs are straight. And just try to get a nice stretch in those abdominals, in your ribs. Okay? Now, just for a little foundation, you know I like to do specific muscle group foundation exercises, and I haven't done this in a super long time. What it is I'm going to bend my left knee, and I'm going to lift my leg, but I'm not bent, okay? I do not have a bent knee. It's a straight leg, okay? It is a straight leg lift, and I'm going to turn my toe outward, and I'm going to do a good old-fashioned leg lift. Take note, I'm only raising it as high as my other leg, not even to the knee height, okay? I'm going straight up. I'm making the shape where I'm drawing an I. My foot is flexed, okay? My foot is flexed. Now I'm going to make a circle, okay? I'm going to the right, or I'm doing a clockwise motion. 7, 8. I hope you guys feel this because I do. And if you don't, that means you got to stop, straighten out that leg, and then lift it up. Now let's go counterclockwise. I call these O's or pizza pans, small individual size, not extra large. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's go the other side. Okay, so I'm going to move this leg out of the way so you can see it. So we're going straight up. My toe is turned out so I can get a little bit more activation on that VMO. That's the lazy quad muscle. We're going up and down. I am not letting my heel touch the floor, but it's almost there. You could possibly fit maybe a blade of grass between my foot and the floor. All right, here we go. Hold it up there. Squeeze that quad, squeeze it, and a circular motion. Individual size pizza. 4, 5, counterclockwise. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. And the other side again. If that knee is bent, stop, straighten, and go back. Okay, clockwise. Clockwise. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now think about that particular movement pattern and don't make an oval where you drop it, but you're making a perfect circle, okay? That really gives the inside of that leg a chance. All right, guys, let's finish off those abs by incorporating our hands in with the particular exercise. So my arms are gonna go overhead. Scoot down. My arms are gonna go overhead. I'm gonna use the ball. I'm gonna give you a chance. If you have that ball or if you have a dumbbell, whatever's you can hold on with 2 hands. I'm gonna hold on to the ball, okay? So what I'm gonna do is the ball is over the head, okay? We come up and then we straighten it out, okay? Here. I like this song. It reminds me of going into the city, first or second time, into those small bars where there's a live band playing. You get those small little tables. You wait for the comedian to come out, and some guy comes out and sings this song for you. Oh, you guys doing this? I hope you are, because I'm blabbing about memory lane when I was 20, 22. Never did I go in a bar under the age, nor would they let you. All right, let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Had enough of that. All right, guys, we're gonna roll over onto our belly. We're just gonna prop up on the elbows. And what we're doing is stretching out those tummy muscles. Okay, last time we laid down on our back, we put our arms over our head for a stretch. This one just helps relax the belly a little bit faster, okay? All right, last foundation, and we're gonna stretch, then you will be done. You have 2 minutes. We don't have that much time. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go into a Superman. I'm gonna raise both hands up, and I'm gonna both legs, and I am flying like Superman. My abs are tight. I'm gonna look down towards the floor. And so arms, legs are off the mat. My belly, chest are the only thing in contact with my mat. And relax. Sit back on those feet. Child's pose. Okay, on hands and knees. Go onto your hands and knees. You're gonna do a cat and a cow stretch. Just want to get my hair out of the way. I go round up, and then I sink down. Belly drops towards the mat, and round up. My head is down. And I'm gonna take my right hand and take it to the left side. I'm gonna sit back, get a nice stretch in those lats. Feel that along the ribs, under the arm. Come back, let's go to the other side. Other side, push those hips back towards your feet. Open up that left side. Okay. I'm going to sit down. I'm going to put my feet together. Do that butterfly stretch. Okay. And I'm going to lean forward. Feel good. The inner thigh. Okay, I'm going to open up the mute. I'm going to let you guys talk to me if you'd like. Oh, we've got an echo for some reason. And feel free to chat or talk while I'm gonna talk you through stretching your hamstrings. So my right leg is straight, going into good old fashioned hurdler stretch.
Burger fart now.
No.
Stretch out the back of that leg. I just can't hear you guys very well if you are talking. There we go. Oops, you see all my bikes. Okay, let's switch sides. I've got my left leg straight. I'm leaning towards it. You want to take your back out of this whole stretch. You lie back down on your back and lift it up so it stays neutral. But I focused so much on that last year that I thought I would start incorporating my back into this one. I have the flexibility in the back of my legs and my hamstrings to do that. But if it's too much for you, then, feel free to lie down on your back.